I don't need to update my website, but I do because there are advantages. Because I don't need to update my website, I don't need to use AI throughout the week for my website. There are reasons why I would, and it isn't necessary. I'm applying to product engineering and management roles. I'm also going to update my website. It is possible to generate content for my website, so I might as well well, I need to reflect on the content on my site anyway, and I might as well describe my relationship to productizing my art. Splashy, you need to make a skit to describe your product experience. Haven't I made enough videos? I've uploaded more than 10,000 to TikTok. The companies that are hiring today aren't going to be interested in watching most of your videos. Can they watch some of my videos? It's too difficult to know which ones are relevant. Why can't AI pick them out? You can use AI to pick out some videos and upload them to your website. You can also make a custom landing page as a cover letter. There are probably questions that I can ask playfully about marketing, like market research or testing. Probably that might make for a more interesting skit. Why couldn't I have just said this directly to the camera? Haven't you? Haven't we? I'm applying to roles as a product engineer or product manager. I've also been a software engineer for 15 years and I've worked for more than 6 companies and more than a dozen humans. I've also mentored people into software engineering, so I know I can navigate a process theoretically to get hired. I also know it's been difficult because I haven't had money. Mentioning this often evokes the reaction that it shouldn't cost money to get hired, but the things that are necessary to get hired cost money, and I'm looking for jobs. I'm looking for work. When I say I'm looking for work, I also have responsibilities still. So I am looking for a way to earn income, and I also need to mind the responsibilities that I have, which I have been intentional about making, well, like if I'm developing skill and I apply it to things that are necessary, that's what I can do with the time that I have. And I can also delegate. I also do have a team. One of the reasons I'm recording this particular video is to make sure when I stitch together this set of videos, I can upload this to Gemini. Well, I can upload this to YouTube and ask Gemini to summarize it. Then later, I can record a better version or a version that has less improvised dialogue. Over time, I'd like to improve my sentence structure for improvised videos and also integrate other visuals. The improvements I can make to my videos, I can also delegate to a team, which is the reason why I'm describing this as part of an application to a product engineering or product management position. If engineers do have years of experience, they can describe their years of experience as being the reason or target for whomever they mentor. With my 15-year software engineering career and the 3 years that I've spent specifically practicing making videos for TikTok, I can mentor engineers with about a dozen years of experience. Other relevant experience would be times I've worked on product teams or the work that I've done towards starting my own venture. Considering TikTok as a medium for exchange, where does time flow? What is it useful for? How do relationships work? What makes projects more successful? Etc. Hire me for product engineering or product management. Cheers.